Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another Madden 16 Draft Champions Challenge. And as you see in the title, this is going to be the fastest 40-yard dash challenge. And obviously, that's going to be picking the player who had the fastest 40-yard dash recorded at the NFL Combine. So obviously, some players don't get invited to the Combine. Some players elect not to run the 40 at the Combine if they do get invited to the Combine. So if that happens to be one of the rounds where nobody ran the 40-yard dash, I guess I'll just get to pick because that's what you guys want me to do. And also, I got this idea from you guys in the comments. Like I said, I read all the comments, all the suggestions, and this was suggested a lot. And on my last video, I think it was the top rated comment. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do it today. With that said, I hope you guys are enjoying these Draft Champions challenges. And if you are, make sure to drop a like. And don't forget to hit like. -7 likes on this video, guys. That would just be absolutely amazing. And if you guys do want to play me in these Draft Champion challenges to have a chance to win 20,000 coins, be sure to leave your gamer tag in the comment section below. Like the video and be sure to follow me on Twitter and check for updates when I am recording for the series. First person to respond to my tweets when I am recording for the series does get to play me in the series. But with that said, let's jump into the draft. And the coach round just will not matter whatsoever. So let's just go with whoever looks the fastest. And I think a logo isn't really fast. I mean, I'm not sure about you, but I don't think a logo can actually run a 40-yard dash. And out of these two guys, Pete Carroll's the skinniest, so let's just go with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll for that pick. Now let's go into round one and see who we can get. Let's get some 99 speed players here. And I'm guessing this is going to be Stephon Gilmore, Anthony Barr, who actually has a higher speed rating. See, this is when it's going to be pretty interesting to see if the guy with the higher speed rating actually ran a faster 40-yard dash. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's actually Stephon Gilmore who we are going to pick, which seems really weird, you know, considering Anthony Barr has 2 higher speed rating than him. So you can't just say this is the highest speed rating draft because it's not. We're going with Stephon Gilmore. He ran a 4.440. Anthony Barr had like a 4.6, which is pretty blazing for a linebacker. Kind of wish I got him though with 92 speed, man. And Tyrone Crawford, pretty good for a defensive tackle as well. He had like a 4.840. So we are going with Stephon Gilmore in this selection. So out of this round, we are going with Thomas Davis, who had a 4.6 40-yard dash. Tamba Hali had a pretty slow one for a linebacker, 4.88. And then Ali Marpet actually had the fastest 40-yard dash out of all the offensive linemen at the Combine that he went to, which I guess was last year's Combine. It was like a 4.92. So he about beat out Tamba Hali. And this is actually going to be very difficult to get offensive linemen. So that was probably our best shot right there, unless we get a round with all linemen. But we are getting Thomas Davis, who's a decent linebacker. Well, guys, I didn't even bother to check because Antoine Bethea ran a 4.4240. And I'm pretty sure there's never been a lineman in the history of life to run a 40 lower than like a 4.5. So I actually would have loved to get Brandon Scherf. He's from Iowa, I believe, or Jeff Allen, but we are getting Antoine Bethea. So out of this round, you really can't go wrong. This is an insane round right here, but of course we are getting Ted Ginn Jr., who you've seen multiple times here on my channel in Draft Champions. This guy is just an absolute freaking glitch, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Although I would love to try out Rob Gronkowski and Des Bryant. Those are two amazing colors. Kind of honestly, might have preferred Gronk out of this round just because it's Gronk. But he ran a 4.6840. Des Bryant had a 4.52. And Ted Ginn had a 4.28 40-yard dash, and we're getting him. That's insane. Although he is the lowest rated player, I mean, I was happy with any of those picks, honestly. So I think I'm going to get a little bit technical right here and go with what I said in the intro. I said the players had to go to the NFL Combine and have the 40-yard dash there. And this guy, Delvin Breaux, had the fastest timed out of all these guys. It's like a 4.6, but that wasn't at the Combine. That was by guys at LSU. And I couldn't find that he was invited to the Combine. So in that case, we have to go through the Brandon Marshall or Senderick Marks, and Senderick Marks had a 5 flat at the Combine, and Brandon Marshall had, I think it's at a 4.8 something. So I guess he's the one we pick out of this round. Hopefully that doesn't make anybody mad. I think that's how we should go about this because I said players that went to the NFL Combine. Would you look at this round? This is one of the best rounds I think I've gotten that has not been the last round of a draft, like ever. Like, what the heck? All Team of the Year players? This has never happened. Man, I kind of wanted Aaron Donald or Clay Matthews, but we are getting Brandon Marshall. What are the odds of that, getting 2 straight Brandon Marshalls? It was funny because when I already knew his 40 time, so when I looked up Brandon Marshall 40 time, of course, this Brandon Marshall's 40 time came up, so I had to, you know, look a little bit deeper for the linebacker. But anyways, we are getting him. He ran a 4.5240. Clay Matthews ran a 4.6 4.640, I think it said. And Aaron Donald, defensive tackle, ran a 4.6840 at the combine. So that's pretty freaking insane for a defensive tackle. So that was probably our best chance of getting the defensive tackle right there was Aaron Donald, unless we get around with all linemen. But I cannot be disappointed by a pull in Brandon Marshall. That's just absolutely insane. 99 catching traffic, man. So out of this round, we're getting another cornerback in Sean Smith, who I really like because he's 6'3", and in this game, I've said many times, you gotta have big cornerbacks with the way freaking wide receivers can go up and catch the ball in this game. But his speed's a little low, 85 for a 4.5 40. But anyways, we are getting him. Will Hill had like a 4.66, which is pretty slow for a safety. And then Ryan Kerrigan had like, I think, a 4.67, so he was right behind Will Hill. But we are getting Sean Smith. So of course, we're passing up on 2 more offensive linemen and getting Josh McCown, our first quarterback, who ran a 4.59 at the 2002 combine. I didn't realize this guy was that old, but he does have 80 speed, which is pretty good. Ricky Wagner had like a 5.1740, and Mike Iupati had like a 4.26, or 4.26, Jesus Christ, a 5.26. So let's say 4.17 for him. It was 5.17, obviously. But we are getting Josh McCown. So Alex Mack didn't run the 40 at the combine. Nick Mangold had like a 5.02, and Cameron Wake had roughly a 4.6. So we are getting our first lineman in the whole entire draft, whether it be defensive or offensive lineman. And that's a pretty good lineman to get 88 overall. So we're getting our third cornerback in Marcus Peters. And hopefully that's the last one we get. 3 quarterbacks is okay, but no more. Marcus Peters ran a 4.540. Tony Romo had a 5.0240. And then Mike Neal had like a 4.9 roughly. So we are going with Marcus Peters. And please don't give me another cornerback. Speaking of not giving me a cornerback, we get a cornerback in the very next round in Darqueze Dennard. He ran like a 4.5 140. Julius Peppers had like a 4.68, and Rodney Gunner had a little bit over a 5, or it might have been a 5 flat. But maybe we can play him at safety or something, but I kind of wish I didn't have 18 corners on the team. Just picture if we had both Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald, team of the year that we passed up on earlier, at our 2 defensive tackle spots. Kind of sad inside, but we are going with Glover Quinn, who ran a 4.5 40-yard dash. Jairus Byrd had a 4.68 40-yard dash, and Ndamukong Suh had a 4.98, which I actually thought he was going to run a lot faster than that at the combine, but still, he's an amazing player. I was so scared we was going to have to get another cornerback in Nikel Roby, but thank God for Michael Kendricks, who ran a 4.4 140 at middle linebacker. Are you kidding me? That is freaking blazing fast. So we are getting him. Derek Morgan had like, I think it said a 4.77 40. Nikel Roby had a little bit over a 4.5 40. So thank God for Michael Kendricks. I don't even care that we already have a middle linebacker. So getting another player out of the secondary, which has been the common theme out of this draft. I just don't understand why it keeps giving you players out of certain positions that you already have about 15,000 of. But we are getting Will Allen, who ran a 4.29 40, which is pretty blazing fast. How do you run a 4.29 40 and he has 87 speed? And that is his Easter card too, so that's boosted stats. That kind of doesn't add up at all. But anyways, Josh Norman, who just got signed by the Redskins, ran a 4.6, I believe, and Mike DeVito didn't even bother looking up because I'm pretty sure he didn't run faster than a 4.29, so we are getting him. So guys, I'm kind of actually really disappointed, but we have to get Rod Woodson. He ran under a 4.4 40. I couldn't find like the official number anywhere, but everybody was saying he ran under a 4.4 40. Sean Taylor ran a 4.51, and Lamar Woodley ran a 4.64 roughly in the 40-yard dash, and I would rather got one of these 2 guys, but why couldn't he give me his higher overall card? So that sucks, but I mean, I don't know. Kind of disappointing, guys. Way too many secondary players. I was expecting a lot more wide receivers and running backs, and we only got like 2 wide receivers, and we didn't even get a running back. So that sucks. And we only got 1 quarterback, and it's Josh freaking McCown. So that's kind of sad. No offensive lineman, 1 defensive lineman. That's our worst offense we've ever gotten in a draft. I mean, who would have thought out of the fastest 40-yard dash draft, your offense would be your lowest overall of all time? I mean, so many dumb drafts that we've done, and our offense is the worst out of the fastest 40-yard dash. Looking at the lineup, oh my God, this offensive line just absolutely atrocious, dude. Like, we don't even have a fast quarterback to get away from pressure. Josh McCown, man, he's going to be in a load of pressure all game long. At least he has some good receivers to throw to, but will he actually have time to throw to him this game? Probably not. But defensively, linebackers are okay. Kind of wish we got a right outside linebacker instead of 2 middle linebackers, but that's going to be all right. Got a load of secondary players, which why can't I just play like a Glover Quinn at right outside linebacker? That probably, can I actually do that? How bad would that be? How bad would that be if I actually put him at linebacker? Screw that, never mind. He's way too bad. But anyways, pretty fast linebackers. I mean, a good secondary, but just way too many players out of the secondary. I guess we just have to deal with what we got. I know we have Ted Ginn, who's one of the best returners in the game as well. So we'll have to see if we can get lucky in this game. It's going to be tough to get the win, but let's see if I can get the win and avoid spending 20,000 coins for this episode. You guys know I have to do it. Although I am running a play action pass, so I'll probably get sacked with his offensive line. Let's just throw it deep to Ted Ginn. We just got to try it. He's fast. He's got press coverage on him. If he can get off the press, there's a touchdown 100%. I'm liking my chances here. I'm liking them. I'm liking them. Oh, God. I'm not liking them now. That's kind of a bad throw, and it's going to be a pick. Sick. Freaking sick. Oh, my God. That's kind of what I don't want to happen. This is... Can we restart? Can we restart, please? He has a guy wide open. Come on, get the hit. Ooh, Rod Woodson stops him at the 1-yard line, but he's going to score, isn't he? Oh, what a hit fumble! Let's go, Rod Woodson! Oh, stay up! If he stays up, oh, what a play. Oh, my God, how clutch was that? If he stays up, that's a touchdown. That would have been absolutely insane. What a hit. I think that was Michael Kendricks who caused the fumble. Oh, my God, what a clutch play. What a freaking clutch play. Kind of nervous here, boys. I wanna kind of get this. A on the curl route. Make the catch. Oh, bad throw, man. 3rd down and 5, boys. This is huge. Oh, God, he has a guy in the curl. I messed up. I know I didn't. Oh, why can't you pick that off? Michael Kendrick's ball came right to him, and he just batted it down like an imbecile. I might look for Ted Ginn here. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to look for A. What the frick? Like, why do quarterbacks do that sometime? Like, was running backwards and throwing the ball as you're running backwards necessary there? Like, really? So much space here. What do I do? Let's throw this up. I'm just throwing it up here. Somebody, that was just pathetic. That was just, nobody even attempted to get the ball. Like, what was I supposed to do there? If we get another turnover from right here, guys, I might have a, never mind. I'm not going to have anything because that was, nobody was covering. A's going to be, oh, he's not open. That's going to be a pick, isn't it? I'm an idiot. I saw that from a mile away. Oh, that's all my fault. That's all my fault. I'm playing awful. I am playing awful. Guys, this is a huge play right here. An absolute freaking huge play. Oh, please, dear God. Please, that's a sack. A sack all day. Oh, get the sack. There we go. Huge play. Oh, my. Oh, where's the ball? Where is the ball? I have no idea where the ball is. Ted Ginn, get it. Gonna block him today or tomorrow, bro. Block him one... Anybody? I probably haven't shown you guys this, but my team, they are catching about as freaking good as a pelican in pregnancy or something. Like, it's that bad. Please make this catch. I can't. Just sometimes, guys, it is not your game at all, and this is just one of those times. Oh my, if they catches this, I'm no way, no, that's ignorant. Now that, everything else that's happened up to this point is fine, but now that's just about as ignorant as freaking dog humping a freaking cow or something. Like, what the heck was that, dude? Sack. Pick! Something! Oh my God, dude, I just can't. I haven't got one pick this game, and it's probably hit my defenders in the hands about 45,014 times, dude. Why do my players go backwards all the time, dude? Like, what the frick? Oh, it's just, now he's going forward without me pressing the button. Like, what? Oh, my. Oh, my. Nah, can't deal, dude. I'm just learning I gotta stop believing because this team is just a load of freaking garbage, man. Just absolute patheticness, honestly. Just absolute. What kind of throw was that? This is embarrassing, like downright embarrassing. I know I'm awful, guys, but this is just, this team. This team is just bad. Oh, Brandon Marshall, please. Okay, I've never seen this many drops in my life, dude. Ted Ginn, I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you. And he makes the catch. This offensive line. He had, see that? There's 4 offensive linemen, 1 defensive lineman rushing, and they get to me? Like, really? Just really? As Kevin would say. Oh, freaking Kevin. Like, oh my God. I'm quoting Kevin Gates now. I'm just throwing the ball up, to be completely honest. No way. Ooh, boy. With that kind of luck, maybe I need to go for 2 now. Uh-oh. X wide open. Back of the end zone. We're coming back, boys. Probably not, actually. Well, that was a little bit embarrassing. Got absolutely smaggle-toffed on my channel But good game to my subscriber A24 for absolutely demolishing me. He listed up Mike Patine for 20,000 coins, and he does win the 20,000 coins for this episode. I must say though, my opponent played good, but that team I just had was absolute AIDS. AIDS, 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 and HIVs combined, dude. Like, awful, dude. Never had a team that bad, and probably could tell that from the rating. A 79 offense. Defense wasn't terrible, although my secondary dropped so many interceptions. That offense, oh my god, Josh McCown was pathetic. Even the two receivers, Tegan usually plays phenomenal for me, and he was bad. Brandon Marshall had a lot of key drops, and the offensive line didn't get, like, paper plates, man. Like I said, have 5 paper plates just standing there in place of the offensive line, and they would have probably performed the same exact, if not better. Like I always say, because they probably would have been sitting there laughing. The defensive line would have been laughing at the paper plates, and they probably wouldn't have gotten to me as fast as they did if they were actually going up against the actual offensive line. But anyways, good game to A24 for absolutely demolishing me. But even though I got wrecked, hopefully you guys still did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and if we get like -7 likes, like I said, guys, that would be absolutely amazing. I am going to end this video off with an X Factor pack, just completely random, trying to make back those 20,000 coins that I lost, giving to A24 for demolishing me. But like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy, as we're probably going to get nothing out of this pack. This is just going to be, I kind of wish I didn't do that. Elite badge, it's guaranteed. Ooh! We get a 94. Anything else? We get a Rick Wagner, that is, and that's going to be it. No gold ticket for me. But anyways, like I said, hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you have any suggestions for Draft Champions challenges, let me know in the comment section below. With that said, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.